last night, Aiko was doing Oxy. I was just in the alley with her, and it came time to do a fleeker. So Deek said, "Yo, come block. We're gonna do this fleeker." So I called Boris. I said, "Boris, can you please pick up Aiko from this Oxy alley? She's about to be done." Boris picks her up, and as they're leaving the alley, Aiko says on radio, "There's a car following us." And for some reason, and Boris slows down when there's like 100K worth of shit in the car, slows down to talk to Future and Jay Hobbs. And like, I'm not talking like he's slow, like he stops the car.
He must have been munching on crayons, bro.
Bro, he stopped the car fully. Jay and Future hopped out and held both Aiko and Boris up. And the only thing I've heard on radio so far, because no one said anything, all I've heard is there's a car following us. So I've dropped I've given all the shit to Deek, like the fleeker card and stuff. I've got back in my car and I've gone back towards the alleyway. I see them. They're getting robbed by Future. And as I drive past, Future stops robbing them and points a gun at me. I ain't gonna lie, I saw red and I started shooting. And I feel like, because Deek crashed out at me and said I'm not gonna say it, but like he said something to me.
Was it the R word?
Yes, he said I was that because
Surprise.
I started shooting. Like, because I started shooting, which respectfully, I even said this. I said, bro, you're brain dead. Like, if anyone else was in the same situation as me,
wait, hold on. He's mad at you because you shot the besties because they were robbing Aiko and Boris. Is there more details to that, or is that
no?
It? That's
the only other detail is that I didn't wait for people to get there, which respectfully I wasn't going to. I saw red. Future's pointing a gun at me, and I've seen two of my people with their hands up being robbed.
I mean, you're not brain dead for shooting them. I wasn't there. Maybe you could have done it better. Maybe you could have waited 30 seconds, called for more people to get there, whatever.
Oh no, 100%. There was things I could have done better, and we all spoke about it afterwards. 100% there's stuff I could have done differently. But he was saying, he said something like every once in a while you just gotta firm it. Just let I think he was trying to say I should have let them get robbed and we figure it out afterwards instead of shooting.
No, because you figure it out afterwards, they would have been rolling around 6 deep.
Exactly, and it would have been war.
You deal with it in the moment.
Stupid.
Exactly. You gotta stand on business, Michael. I'm proud of you.
Like,
you did the right thing. Don't let Deek tell you otherwise. That guy's an idiot.
So yeah, after that, Bambi and Deek go down, and then now Bambi's in the ICU because of it. So it's just a classic case of Besties robbing Oxy runs, Boris being a moron, which I'm taking him to Manor Court, by the way, because like 100K of that was mine. So I'm taking him to Manor Court.
How much money was taken?
You'd have to ask Aiko, but whatever it was that was taken was all mine. I know it was close to 100K. That's all I know.
Well, I mean, it seems, in my opinion, that Boris is a bit of an idiot. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think I don't know why Deek's having to go at you. Seems like he's under the blanket, not a real gangster.
I mean, it sounds like Deek.
It
sounds like Deek was valid for pulling up on the fact that maybe you were a bit hot-headed, but being like saying what he said, it ain't that deep. You back case.
he was unbelievably naive. Like, he was trying to say to me that if he was in that situation, he wouldn't have got out and started shooting. Or, for example, you wouldn't have gotten out and started shooting. Like, he
definitely would have, bro. He wanted to pull off a race to shoot Moonshine for runner yesterday.
Right, he genuinely wanted to. Like, he was trying to say to me, like, we shouldn't have shot there. We didn't even we couldn't get 6 for a fleeker or a bank truck. Why would you shoot there? Sometimes you just gotta firm it. Like,
it's different getting a 6 for a fleeker and a bank truck to seeing your boy get robbed.
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, no. Like, I see 2 of my people getting held up and robbed.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. If I see 6 people robbing my boy, I'm blasting.
Literally, I said that to him. I said, bro, you are actually brain dead if you think Steve isn't doing the same thing.
I would have been straight in there with a grenade. I ain't gonna lie. A text to Boris. Get ready to run. Drive past. Grenade out the window. Bang.
It doesn't change.
Why Bambi's in the ICU. Doc said she was stable, but the only person that's on her emergency contacts is John. So it's the only person that can visit her. I forgot that there's a bit more context to it. Something that happened before they got robbed. So when I was in the Oxy alley with Aiko, someone came through. I think she said it was called McGregor. I don't know what group it's a part of. I think Aiko said Exodus or Hades, one or the other. And he came through wanting to. He was asking like, "Hey, would you buy my bags for my ink bags?" And then like 2 minutes later, that's when Besties showed up after he left. Like the timing was very like, I don't know. So Ico thing, like what's his name? McGregor might have said something. Yeah. So yeah, she thinks McGregor might have said something to Besties or whatever. But yeah, that's something to speak about that idea.
Yeah. Okay. Where are the Oxy alleyways? There's the 2 by Spanish, the one by the old courthouse, the one by Saints Block. 5 house.
There's 2. So there's 2 in the south side, and then there's 2 by Art Asylum.
What are the 2 in the south side?
That's just Vargo's, and then
Saints.
Saints. Yeah. Then there's 2 by Art Asylum.
Yeah.
1 by Jewelry Store, and then 1 next to Old Courthouse.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing one.
No, I think that's it.
No, I think that's all of them. 2 in the south side. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Why are you checking them now?
Well, I'll be real. I have no clue who and what does Oxy for best.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if we go about robbing them, you know what it's gonna bring.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, valid.